Doesn't matter if you have one ass cheek and 3 toes. I will beat your ass.
Today's episode is powered by Dre's Daiquiri Shop at Cotton Gin, where Texas flavor meets game day energy. Cool off with our legendary Texas-style daiquiris and load up on the best football food in town. From crispy, mouth-watering wings to your favorite game day bites, Dre's is your ultimate pregame, halftime, and victory spot. Don't just watch the game. Taste the win at Dre's Daiquiri Shop at Cotton Gin.
Good evening. Welcome to the One Ass Cheek, Three Toes show. I'm your host for right now, BA, and I'm here with my co-host, Jay. We're here holding it down for Nate. I don't know what's going on with Nate. Hopefully everything's okay with him. He didn't let us know anything. So shout out there to Nate, man. I hope you're okay, brother.
Yes, sir.
But the show must go on. We don't have Drew either, so I don't know what's going on with that whole big scenario. But the show must go on.
Yes, sir.
And dude, thank you for being patient there for us, Phoenix Fire. You've been on here for a while, just sitting there in the ready room. Thanks a lot for being patient with us. Let's see. Let's going to go into the Lions' victory over the Chicago Bears, 52-21. They put a big pasting on them, and it was good to see.
Yes.
I was kind of tired of hearing the things about the offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator thing that been a narrative after game one. Oh, they miss Ben Johnson. Oh, they miss it. Dude, shut up about that stuff, man. I can't stand that. Just pissed me off the whole week about hearing that. I said, first freaking game, man. Come on.
Absolutely. You know something that it kind of put to bed that our offense is weak and our offense can't score without Ben Johnson, because if you notice something that this team did, man, that they didn't do in the previous week, they ran motion. They didn't have to run trick plays, but they did a lot of motion, pre-snap motion. You know, they took the top off of the defense with Jamison Williams. I mean, they put up 52 points with a new offensive coordinator that's not really familiar with the team, and that's still growing as well. That shows sign of promise that this team could be just as good, maybe even better. Dare I say better than where they were last year on offense. So I'm glad that we were able to put this to bed, that the Lions need Ben Johnson to score points, because it's just not true.
I think that what people miss, the offensive coordinator is brilliant when you have great players to run your offensive sets. And I think this is a problem that people don't understand. Offensive coordinators are not the soul of your show. Okay, you got players. What's up, Robbie?
What's up, Robbie?
You got good players. If you got Mount St. Brown, J-Mo, Jahmyr Gibbs, Montgomery. Yet the offensive line was blocking well. That was another key to this game. The offensive line did their job a lot better than they did against 1,000% better. I think that's what you said. 1,000% better than they did on against Green Bay. So, with that being said, I mean, that's why these narratives just kill me about the offensive and defensive coordinator.
Yeah. You know, think about this, B, really quick. Remember last year when the Lions first struggled in the first couple of games against the LA Rams, against the LA Rams, against the Buffalo Bills, and then things started to pick up. Like, it was a lot of question from ESPN, from just analysts out there who call themselves analysts, non-biased. They were questioning this team. They went out there and put up over 500 yards of total offense. Now, I was always told it's not so much as the X's and O's, more of the Jims and Joes, right? Like, you got the talent there. The talent has always been there with Jahmyr Gibbs, Amon-Ra St. Brown, David Montgomery. That's something that you cannot take away from this team. It's the talent. You can take away the coaches, but you can't take away the talent that this team has. And I feel like as long as we have this team together, we got all these people locked up, this Lions team is going to be a force to be reckoned with for the long run. Mark my words.
Let's see. Yeah, tough game ahead for you. For us this week. Yeah, coming up. We'll be talking about that later on with Saul, the Ravens fan. But we'll get into that later. Right now, we're concentrating on the Bears' demise. Let me ask you something. And then, now here's the new narrative of this whole thing. And there he is, our fearless leader, Nate the Great. What's going on, brother?
So sorry, man. I fell asleep.
I figured it had to be something like that, dude.
Yeah, dude. I'm so sorry, man. I laid down for a minute, bro, and I was out, dude. And I just saw the clock. It's like, oh fuck. So
a minute turned.
Sorry about that.
That's all right. We'll get together. We're just talking. I don't know what happened to Drew. So did you send him the? Does he know you can use the same link to get in?
Yeah, I'll send him right now.
Well, we were just talking about the win. As I was talking about the narrative, now switch. Oh well, you just played the Bears and their defense.
I hate that.
I said, come on, quit switching the narrative up on people, man. You're moving the goalpost. Can't they just win a game? Jesus.
And you give them props to say, hey, they look good, because last week when it was against the Packers, and myself included, a lot of people were like, well, this team can't move the ball. That was a big concern, that they weren't able to move the ball and how that was going to carry over to the next week. This team put up over 500 yards of total offense. They didn't look stagnant. They didn't have the bunches of 3 and outs, so you didn't see drop passes or miscommunicated on the offensive line. This team played a solid, damn near flawless game. No turnovers, no fumbles.
Hey, he's asking for the link again.
It was
an email.
And absolutely, Robbie. It was a total
other email.
Okay.
Have him look in the other email. I mean, his email I sent him before should be in there.
Okay.
Unless he deleted it.
I want to talk about that, Robbie, really quick. I'm gonna take 10 seconds, but it was a total annihilation. Now, in the NFL, that's what you're supposed to do. You aren't supposed to go out there and show your team mercy. Even Ben Johnson even came out and said, hey, what is he supposed to do? That's who he is. It's always been who he is, and why change that now, basically? And you don't get style points in the NFL. You can win by 1 or you can win by 100. A win is a win. The Lions went out there and did what they were supposed to do. It was win, and they look good. They look like vintage Detroit Lions from yesteryear.
Yeah, it was a great win by our team. I think that everybody performed above and beyond what they were supposed to be doing. People say, what happened to the fact that was Dan Campbell rubbing it into Ben Johnson running up the score. I mean, Ben Johnson got asked this question too at his presser, and he said, well, what is he going to do? Is he just not going to go for it on 4th down?
That's who he is. That's who he is.
That's what he's going to do. So, I mean, I don't think Ben Johnson – I think Ben Johnson's more disappointed at how his team performed against the Lions than the Lions beating their ass. So, I mean, and that's great. I think that's what he should do as a coach. He should be – I mean, there was times in the game when Caleb was just doing certain things and he was just shaking his head on the sideline like, damn it.
Yep.
And the penalties was what did Chicago in too. So
undisciplined.
Like 8 penalties, bad stuff.
Undisciplined. And one thing that I know what Ben Johnson, like we always talk about it, he's a perfectionist. You have to play discipline. You have to play sound on his team. That Chicago Bears team does not look like they have that mental what's the word I'm looking for? They don't have that down mentally yet. They aren't perfectionists yet. That's going to take time to build. And is it me, or does it seem like Ben Johnson is a little bit upset with Caleb Williams?
He's always upset at Caleb Williams.
Am I tripping, or y'all can tell me if I'm a little bit too much into it?
Real quick, Jay, didn't mean to cut you off there, boss. So Big Drew said he'd give him about 15 minutes and he'll be on. So we'll have a little shortened one. But kind of go back to what you said, Jay, about Ben Johnson. Listen, I mean, I've been the first one to tell you that I thought the match was a bad match because, Ben Johnson is one of those perfectionists. He's one of those structured, very detailed type of coach. And Caleb is more of an ad-lib, more do things on my own times kind of player. And you have somebody like that, it makes it difficult to work together because you don't want to take away what your player does.
Mm-hmm.
You want to make him better. And Caleb doesn't want a hard-ass coach like a Ben Johnson, especially when he's had guys like Lincoln Riley, and he coaches in the past that probably have let him do what he wants to do. And so right off the bat, the fit doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't. And I'm going to ask Drew. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just going to finish by saying that another thing too that we also got to remember is that Ben Johnson that was not his quarterback. He inherited Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams was not the guy that he went out and said, "This is the guy I want to, run my team," like KOC did for McCarthy. So that's nothing to keep it.
He kind of did say that. He kind of said, "I came to this team because of Caleb." I mean,
yeah, he did. I mean,
he made the choice. Hey, it's not Caleb's fault. It's Ben Johnson's fault. You took the job. You knew what the hell you were getting into. Right. So
that's true.
Because now that you understand, you're on the front lines and seeing what's going on, doesn't mean that you have to deal with what you got. Let's make another thing clear here. Ben Johnson is in the second game of being a head coach. Everything's going to take time for that team to meld. So I still think Chicago is going to be a very good team. I don't think it's going to start off really good, like any head coaching job. They got to get used to the head coach. The head coach got to get used to the players, so forth and so on. He's putting in new things on the offense. They got a new defensive coordinator. Stuff is going to be awry for the first 2 or 3, 4 weeks. So I don't expect the Bears to be lighting it up. But once the season progresses, I see them getting a lot better and starting to take adhesive cohesion to everything, cohesion and everything. So, I mean, it's all the thing. I think that another thing too is Ben has to has to be more positive to a point. I'm not saying he's supposed to go out and baby anybody, but he needs just to go out there and say, okay, fine. I'm not talking about even in the media speak. I'm talking about more like to his own players in private and stuff to say, dude, we got to get this shit righted. Do good. I don't think it was cool that he took Caleb out when the game, even if the game is at hand, let him get reps. Let him continue to get reps. Don't put that doesn't send a good sign when you put in a backup quarterback. I mean, it'd be one thing if it was a team that was already melded and they were getting their ass kicked. You know what I'm saying? But this team hasn't got to that point yet. So let Caleb stay in the game.
Do you think that was a message more, or do you think that was the fact is that the game was out of hand and you don't want to risk a meaningless injury?
I don't think it was. No, I think it was a message. I do think it was a message. I just don't think it was the right time to be sending that message. What he needs to do is pull Caleb aside and say, look, dude, you got to run this offense a lot better than you're doing. I mean,
confidence
Caleb,
is not there.
In fairness to Caleb, he didn't have a bad game. I think a lot of that had to do with his offensive line was getting killed.
Mm-hmm.
The defense wasn't playing well. They had a lot of penalties. And there was that one bad decision with Caleb when he ran out of the pocket when he was getting chased. And he threw it down the field blindly, and it got picked off by Kirby. I mean, that's the only bad play I really saw him make. He did make some good plays on his feet. He did make some good passing plays. I mean, Aduze was killing us at first until we shut that down. But Swift even had a decent game. So, I mean, they did pretty well. It's just that the Lions were overwhelming at parts of the game near the second half. I mean, near the first half, and then in the second half, they just put it on them. So,
Phoenix has a question. Yeah, real quick, Jay. Let me see what the Phoenix says. Do you believe the Lions felt betrayed by Ben? I know BB said that.
Absolutely, 100%. I don't think that they, mimic the celebrations and doing all of that. If they didn't feel some sort of, betrayal.
Kind of felt personal. It kind of felt personal a little bit.
This game was definitely personal because I remember Amon Ra talking on his podcast. He's like, well, we're going to make it hell for Ben Johnson, and I don't know if you guys see it, but at the beginning of the season, they got these like little sticks with each team that they're playing, and they pick up which ones they're looking forward to the most. Everybody picked up Chicago. That was a clear shot at Ben Johnson. Clear.
Well, let's not get exasperated, okay? First of all, not everybody picked up a Chicago stick. There were some people that are picking up sticks that they had teammates on or something. People that they went to school with in college.
What about Dan? What about Dan? I felt like going for that fourth down. That was pushing.
To answer the question, if the Lions players were, no, I don't think all the Lions players felt that he were betrayed. He just moved on. He was going to move on eventually anyway. And because he moved to Chicago, that was probably not a good look for him. But like when the crowd was chanting F Ben Johnson, several players did not like that. They didn't like that.
I wasn't down with that either. I wasn't down with that.
So
I think on the offensive side, it probably was more of respect for Ben Johnson because that was your coach and that was your guy that you pretty much talked to all the time in the season. On defense, maybe 50-50. Because you're on defense, and I'm sure it would be the same thing with AG. If AG comes in here, it probably would be more of respect for AG on defense than it would be on the offensive side. So
it seemed like it's a lot personal with him, though, because, you say, he was going to leave anyway because he was a damn good offensive coordinator, so he's going to get a shot. But to go to a divisional rival when you could have went to Washington, you could have went to Jacksonville, you could have went to a couple places. I know they're like, oh, you think you're going to come in here and beat me or come beat us twice a year? Not happening. But that kind of leads me into my question. Do you think Ben Johnson is kind of regretting going to Chicago over Washington, considering that you could have played with Jaden Daniels and seen how good he's doing versus Caleb Williams?
2020. He didn't know he was going to get Jaden Daniels when he took the job. I believe that was before the draft was.
And I'm sure, and Jaden Daniels is going to be out for a couple of weeks anyway. So there you go. There's that. There's that. And then on top of it, I don't think he's looking back at it. This is the second game. I mean, give the guy a break. Let him have a complete season. If he's still frustrated by the end of the season, he's not getting what he's getting. If Chicago fails miserably with Ben Johnson there and Ben Johnson's frustrated, then he might have second thoughts about that. But after 2 games, I can't say that. I think it's just a work in progress for him.
I will say this, that I think his patience is wearing thin on Caleb Williams because you can kind of see he doesn't have a poker face on the sideline. Like when Caleb did things that were wrong, Ben Johnson was pretty quick to show his frustration in his face, which you shouldn't do as a coach, but he did. And the fact is, like, you got to follow the breadcrumbs. You give Tyson Bagent a bigger deal. Tyson Bagent does outplay Caleb in the preseason. He is probably more suited to play Ben Johnson's offense because he's more of an on-schedule type of quarterback than Caleb is more ad-lib. So if the Bears continue to struggle, it's only going to get louder and louder, and it would not surprise me if they can't get some wins soon. Ben Johnson very well could sit Caleb Williams. I think that is becoming more of a reality. I don't think he's going to wait for Caleb to figure it out. It's like, dude, you either got it or you don't got it. We got to win now because my ass is going to be on the line in a couple of years if I don't get a win.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Give him a year. Give him a year with Caleb. If Caleb doesn't take effect, I mean, Caleb is playing well. He's playing better, even though they're 0-2. But he's playing better. I've seen progression.
It's just the decision making. That's the thing. And he's off schedule a lot.
It's that he's got to learn how to follow. Again, they started off. Look at both the games they played this year. They started off really well. They kept up with the Lions to a point as far as scoring, but then everything fell apart in the second half. You want to know why? Because the plays he was running was scripted. He needs to learn to play off script. That's what he needs to do. If he learns to do that, he'll be a productive NFL quarterback. That's for sure.
Or maybe
he'll be a lot better than he is.
Do you give him more scripted plays if he's playing better on script than he is off script?
If you get, Why the hell give him scripted plays for the whole game? What the
I
fuck?
don't know. I'm just saying.
I believe that there's only a certain amount of scripted plays that you can play in an NFL game. You know, you're going to have to really come up with a game plan and actually stick to that game plan, like you see with the Lions. When they establish the run, you bringing up the safeties and you bringing up all the linebackers because you're afraid of the run, open up the door for the passing game. That's exactly what needs to happen with Chicago. You know, and Chicago don't have that rushing attack like any team in the NFC North. Yeah, you got some okay running backs, but who really fears off, you know, the Chicago's
that's a great point too, Jay, because Chicago's Bears running offense is ass.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, Swift is not the answer. I mean, we know that. We had Swift. Mm-hmm. You know, he gives you some bursts at sometimes, but he is not a full-time running back, and they really don't have other guys behind him. Like, they really need to address that situation in the offseason.
Absolutely. And kind of think, and it makes me think, Chicago Bears picked at 5, if I'm not mistaken, right? They picked at 5. So you went and you got Colston Loveland when you had Ashton Genty on the board. And if you ask me, that kind of didn't seem the smartest because you still got Cole Kmet, and you could have picked up a good stud running back, and you could have probably had a better offensive game if you had a running back like Genty there. But yeah, no, their rush offense is ass. I'm sorry, but it's just ass, man.
Well, I think they probably were going after Genty because that was a rumor mill in the draft that they were going to go after Genty. But I think Vegas was third, though. I think Vegas was third, and that's why
they go number 3 because one was what's his name? Travis Hunter, right? No, what's his name? Cam Ward. Then it was Travis Hunter. Then it was Abdul Carter. 3 to the Giants. 4 was the Cleveland Browns. They picked up Mason Graham. 5, was it the Chicago Bears?
No. It went Tennessee, Jacksonville, New York Giants, New England, Cleveland, Las Vegas was 6, but they were still ahead of Chicago, who was 10.
They picked up Genty. Got it.
Yeah,
like in my opinion, I would have tried to get a running back. I think running back, they should have really prioritized that, especially with upgrading their offensive line. Now, I know their offensive line isn't elite, but, you know, you put somebody like Genty behind there, I think that it'd look a lot different than DeAndre Swift and me back there, you know.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Swift is okay. He's not dynamic back by any means, but they need somebody. Swift is like, and I'm not comparing him to Jahmyr Gibbs, but Jahmyr Gibbs, he's their Jahmyr Gibbs. They need a back that's up their Montgomery. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, they decided to not sign him, and that's why he's with us. That would have been perfect if they would have had Monty then with Swift, but that's not how the way the world worked. So they need somebody that can bash the ball through the line and let Swift be an outside the tackles running back or catching it out of the backfield, because he does do those things well. He just doesn't run through the tackles well like Jahmyr Gibbs does.
You know, another thing too, it made me kind of think is with Ben Johnson, like, you know, I saw this last year, like, he ran the football because he had to run the football. I don't think he ran the football because he wanted to run the football. You know, like, I truly think that this guy is more of maybe putting the ball in the quarterback's hands more so than handing the ball off. Because if that's the case, why do you give such less carries to a guy like Jahmyr Gibbs, you know, who's a very talented running back that, you know, when you get him in space and you get him in opportunities, the guy is going to make plays. And you look at with Swift, it almost seemed like they ran the ball just to keep the defense honest. They didn't really run it because they want to run it. They wanted to put the ball in Caleb's hands and see what he can do with his arm and his legs and ability. Do y'all see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do. But, you know, the problem with that is, just from my opinion, my perspective, Caleb Williams, he needs to learn how to sit in the pocket and throw. I mean, at the first sight of pressure, you can't just run.
That's how you win the NFL, man. You got to throw from the pocket.
You got to learn how to do it from the pocket, man. And that'd be the only way that offense would be able to succeed, because Ben Johnson is trying to structure that offense that way. And Caleb Williams is like that renegade that goes off script and do whatever the hell he wants, you know. But they can't have DeAndre Swift as their number one running back. It's just not going to end well for them at all. And knowing how brittle he is, I mean, he doesn't really finish the whole season without getting injured. So,
all right. So we got Big Drew in the house.
He's Bear.
What's going on, Big Drew?
What up, man?
How you doing?
Okay, first of all, can you guys hear me?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
we can
Loud
hear
and
you.
clear.
Yeah, you know I'm not doing too good, but I said I'm gonna come on the show with y'all anyway.
Yeah.
So talk to me, Drew. What in your mind do you think went wrong for your team on Sunday?
All right, let me start. I just feel right now, Caleb and Ben are not seeing like it's a bad marriage right now. I'll just say that because Ben is a structured coach. Caleb is kind of like an improv. Sorry, he's more of an improv type of person. So he hasn't developed that structure yet. So I think Ben, what he needs to do is kind of cater to Caleb's strengths, and then once he get acclimated a little bit, I think I'm talking a little disgust right now, but I'm just saying I think Ben needs to pump the brakes a little bit with his structure. Secondly, I feel that our running game is trash. Our boy Swift, I mean, he's good, but he's just, I don't know, man. I don't know if the defense, like every defense just keeps shutting us down. And it's like, I don't know what answer we can do to get our running game going. It's like, it's a lot of factors that's going on all parts of the defense and offense, bro, that's just not gelling yet. And I knew it was going to be like this, but the growing pains is terrible.
Yeah.
I can't even.
Well, that's why I explained, like in the first part, I said it's only the second game of the season. And I know it's going to be frustrating to Bear fans for a while because they're probably not going to get their act together until about maybe the fourth or fifth game of the season. You're going to start seeing a lot more improvement. But you got to remember, you got a brand new coach, you got a brand new defensive coordinator. Everybody's trying to align to a certain offensive set. And, they just got to adjust. Caleb's got to learn to adjust. They just got to all adjust to each other. And once that happens, Chicago is going to be a very formidable team in this division. I've said that all along. So, I mean, Ben Johnson, we can talk stuff about him all we want, but he is a very good offensive-minded coach. So he'll get that part of the team together sooner or later. Man, and like I said, if he doesn't do it by the Chicago doesn't do anything productive by the end of the season, then we can start talking about Caleb Williams. Yeah. And if it's him, that's the issue. Because I think there's so much frustration that Ben Johnson can go through the whole season if his quarterback is not doing what he's asking him to do. So,
Drew, I was really surprised of the defense that came out and played against us, because when I saw that defense against JJ McCarthy, yes, he was a rookie, but the Bears defense looked really good for those 3 quarters against the Vikings. I was very impressed. And I was even thinking, watching that game, like, holy shit, man, our line might be in big trouble if we can't stop the blitzes and we can't stop the 4-man pressure that you guys bring with Dennis Allen. I was really surprised that y'all's defense was not very there that game. Like,
you could say it was trash. It was trash.
Yeah.
I know you guys were dealing with a couple of injuries. I mean, are you concerned at all about Jalen Johnson?
Yeah, he's out indefinitely. So I mean, he's done. So we can't rely on him. Who else? Kyler Gordon, I think he's still on IR.
Y'all lost Edwards in that game too.
Yeah, Edwards. I mean, we had a couple blows, man, and it's gonna really affect us, especially on the defensive end. So it's like we're gonna have to kind of wing it right now to see, what can work and what can't work. And and it's sad we have to figure it out during the game, but that's just what we're gonna have to do because it's really not it's not going as planned. Let's just say it like that.
Yeah.
So I mean, I understand that you're discouraged right now, but is there anything that encourages you about what Chicago, what the Bears can become?
I mean, on paper, man, and this is the frustrating thing, because just like last year, on paper we look solid, but it's just coming and trying to gel together especially the defense. I never really worry about too much, with the exception of injuries, but the offense has always been a problem since 1985,
Mm-hmm.
and it's it's
Before that,
frustrating.
Well, even there, Jim McMahon didn't have to do a lot. It was more the defense that kicked ass.
And that's why I tell people, people think Jim McMahon was this all great quarterback. I mean, he was good, but it was the defense, and it was Walter Payton. It was them guys that kept us up.
Yeah.
So, but now with Caleb, I mean, I still think Caleb is a great quarterback, even with all his trials and tribulations. But I just think that it's just gonna take time, and time will tell everything at this point.
Yeah, and it's kind of rough on Caleb Williams because he's going to a city to a team that has never had a 4,000-yard passer like ever.
Right.
Number one pick. Him having a narrative
very
about
high.
questioning him about a lot of things he do, whether it be painting his fingernails. And this is no disrespect to Caleb Williams, but he has a lot on his plate.
No, not at all.
And having to learn Ben Johnson's offense, having to do it in a short amount of time, and it's going to be growing pains. I do think Caleb Williams is very talented. I just think that he just needs a little bit more time, and try to get all the stink off of you from the game, get all the stink off of you, what people think about you, whatever may go on in your mind, and just play the game because the talent is there. You got the coaches, I mean, really, let's just be honest. You got the coaches, and yeah, you can upgrade a couple players, but that team just needs time. I think that's the biggest enemy of Chicago right now is time.
Drew,
yeah.
Does Ben Johnson need to tailor his offense to Caleb Williams? Does he need to have more rollouts? More, instead of, I know he wants to throw from the pocket, but Caleb's an athlete. You need to get him out in space and get him rolling out. I think he has success in those kind of aspects of his game. Does he need to swallow his pride and decide, you know what, I need to work more around tailoring around my quarterback, kind of like what he did with Jared Goff?
100%, bro, because he knows right now Caleb is not a, under the center type of quarterback. At least he's not there yet. Mm-hmm. I mean, he has to tell it to him. I mean, give him some more shotgun. I mean, I know he really doesn't like that, but he's going to have to tailor to his strengths. At this
read
point
options. How about read options? We're talking about Lamar Jackson coming in this next segment. Read options would be a great with Caleb. I think he could very benefit, especially with a guy like Swift, who's got that kind of speed. And, you could give options for both to have the ball.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. But I mean, I think Ben is so traditional that he just don't want to be in. And it's like,
he's very stubborn, man. Coming from a Lions fan, he's very stubborn. He's stuck in his ways.
Who is your offensive coordinator?
That's a good question. I don't even know myself.
Does it matter? I mean, it's Ben Johnson that's making the calls.
Yeah, and yes, it does matter. And the reason why I'm asking is because I'm going to put it to you in this way. Look at somebody like Baker Mayfield, former number one pick, kind of bounced around the league a little bit. And I know Caleb Williams is the number one pick as well, right? So Josh Gizzard down there in Tampa Bay tailored his offense strictly around Baker Mayfield's strength. And that's what your offensive coordinator and Ben Johnson need to do as well. Two offensive minds come together and see what you can do, play to this kid's strengths, and watch and see how he improves, Because it's not like Caleb Williams isn't accurate. It's not like he can't run or see the field. It just seemed like he's running for his life the whole time, and he's kind of confused on what to do,
And his main problem is he can't read defenses, bro. It's like no matter what, he doesn't see it before he can't see it.
Yeah,
and that's the frustrating thing. I mean, I know that's gonna take time too, but it's like, man, I mean,
that's what I'm saying. You might need to tailor the offense to where he makes quick reads or you get him out of the pocket and roll him out and let him make the decision to run or throw rather than him having to make progression throws, because I don't think that's the type of quarterback he is. We didn't see that at USC either. He was more of a read and react.
You got 5 minutes left in this segment. I want you to address, what do you think of the Lions will come up later, Phoenix, with Baltimore, but Bears are playing Dallas next. What do you see? How do you see that game?
Win that game.
I see.
Yeah, well, yeah, we better win that game. But I see, as far as, I'm not really too worried about Dallas's defense. I mean, Parsons gone, so hey, we
saw what Wilson did. Wilson tore him up, man.
Yeah, Wilson tore him up. But I think as long as I think Ben is going to have to, like you guys said, swallow his pride this time. Give Caleb, like you said, more read options. Give him a couple more shotguns, and and just we're gonna have to, we're gonna have to get our run game going, bro. I mean, I don't know if Roshan is back yet, but we need a power runner.
I think he was in that game. Yeah, I think I saw him. He's wearing the Guardian helmet. I remember seeing him.
Yeah, I mean, we need some power runners going, and we just need to. Our defense needs to definitely be on point, because Dak is definitely going to throw the ball a lot.
Oh yeah, Dak looks
so. I mean, if we could get some good defense going, if we could get maybe
Sweat
if we
going.
get Sweat. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, Sweat was decent, but Sweat has been kind of MIA these last couple games. A lot of the last season he's been kind of MIA, so we just need to get some stuff going, man, because the jail ain't gelling right now.
Yeah, when does Booker come back? Because I was impressed with him in the preseason, and
Booker's
I think that guy could definitely,
not this game, but next game. I think he'll be back in week with the Raiders.
I think he could have a big year, man, if he stays healthy. Like he was tearing it up in preseason, man. He was unblockable.
Yeah, he was, man. He was, but I just need to be a little more accurate this time, and just kind of calm down from the hype of the last two games. It's behind us now. Let's focus on what we have to do now. Because if we lose to the Cowboys, bro, I'm gonna have a shit fit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I actually think y'all beat the Cowboys.
I do too.
We playing them at home too, so home advantage.
Yeah, you got to win at home, bro. I mean, you got to show. First off, y'all got your ass whooped. Let's just be honest. Y'all got to show up this next game. Like,
yeah, I see how you got the score right there too.
But anytime, like even us, when we lost our first game, we had to respond the next game, and we sure as hell did. Y'all need to respond, because y'all are going home cooking in front of your fans. Y'all can't drop a game again. Y'all got to win this, because the fan base right now is at DEFCON 5, and they want to win,
Yeah, I agree. Bro. Get your offense going, get your defense going, and just show up. It seemed like this game you kind of rolled over and let them pet your belly, don't give up. That's going to have to be a big part of the team as well.
And I think it was a lot of mental things that was going on. It was that whole Ben Dan thing that I think that's what was going on with Chicago, man. I mean, they want to impress Ben so much, man. We got to win, and you just didn't even play your game. You could tell both of them was off. I mean, the defense was terrible, bro. I mean, terrible.
Dude, Goff was untouched. The only time Goff got touched is with that sack that was pretty much nullified by a penalty that we had and y'all had. Other than that, Goff was like clean the whole time, man. And you never see that against Chicago. Like, I'll give you props. Every time we play Chicago, Goff always gets touched up a lot of times in the game. Man, he was clean the whole time, and I was worried. That was my biggest concern going that game. Is Goff going to be on his ass the whole game? I don't know.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like you guys' pass rush is always good, especially with that kid Javon Dexter Sr.
Oh, Dexter's a beast.
He's a beast, man, and he gets pressure up the middle. I was really surprised that Graham Glasgow kind of kept him at bay. you know, and Ratledge and wherever he went, they were right there in front of him.
Yeah, we had some young pups going.
But
against
just like when he threw that interception, bro, it's like that was uncalled for. You could have just threw it out of bounds. Why did you throw it down into him?
Eat it, man. You got to eat that. Live to play another day.
And
I agree, man.
I really think that interception had to do with inaccuracy. I think he was trying to throw it out of bounds. It just didn't get there. That's what it was. Because you see how Kirby had to actually toe tap that to intercept it.
Yeah.
So I think he was trying to throw it out of bounds. It's just inaccuracy just didn't let him do that.
And to be fair, if Kirby can pick off anything, he will. But hey, Drew, hey, I appreciate you coming on the show, man. I know this wasn't easy, man. Much respect for you, bro. Good luck with y'all on Sunday. I think y'all get a dub. But yeah, man, you're always welcome back on the show. Definitely come back when we have the Lions and Bears again.
Yes, sir.
But
appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you.
Can I ask you before you dip out? Did it bother you at all that you seen Caleb Williams smiling on the sideline after being down 30 points?
Yeah, it did. It did. It's like
that bothered me watching it, man.
That was. I'm not going to lie. That would piss me off if Jared Goff out there, you know, laughing and smiling after you got your ass kicked.
I'm sure Ben said something to him about it. I'm pretty sure.
I would be pissed.
Oh yeah, Ben definitely got in his ass, bro.
Yeah, nothing funny about that shit. You saw Ben; he looked like he was about the Sith Lord giving his presser. Man, the guy just like steam coming off the head and everything. So
yeah, but I appreciate y'all, man. But like I said, I know one thing: y'all still Lions fans. Y'all had a 0-16, and y'all turned it around. So I know we can do the same thing.
And it's okay to criticize and be upset at your team, but at the end of the day, you could be a diehard.
You do the right things, Drew. Your team will be back. That's all you gotta do. You gotta follow the right process.
It's gonna be a rough process. You gotta look at what Dan Campbell did with the Lions. Mm-hmm. His first season, we went 3-13-1. And we didn't start improving until like the last 4 or 5 games of the season. So you have that to. I mean, I hope that's not what Chicago goes through, but at the same time, that may be what they go through. So you're gonna have to really kind of suck it up a little bit because they'll be like, "Damn, why we hired this damn coach?" Because all Lions fans were saying that after that 3-13-1 season. I'm like, dude,
sure was.
Give the guy 3 seasons.
I think I'll have the right coach. I think I'll have the right coach.
Just a guy I know. I just say that a guy I knew was like after what was it, the 5th game they were like fired Dan Campbell. I was like, dude, are you stupid? He's a brand new coach. Yeah. You know, like, what do you want him to do?
Give him 3 seasons.
He got a lot of grit.
Just give him a
that's right. Hey, he came from the right tree, Drew. So there's hope for your team.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
all right, man.
Fellas,
take it easy.
All right, bro.
Have a good one, brother.
We appreciate you, man.
No problem, bro.
Take care, bud. Oh man, I felt bad for that guy. Hey, mad props for him, like taking the bullets and coming back on. And just, I mean, you could tell he was defeated, and I don't blame him. I think we all felt that way after week 1, right? We had to hear the Whacker fan come in and basically gloat all over about how he kicked our ass. And so, that's just football in general, right? That's how it works. But as you see, we got Liz here. Hey, Liz, how you doing?
What's up, Liz?
Hi, guys. How are y'all?
How you doing?
I know.
Texans.
Well, we're good. We're good. I know you're not.
I've had better days. Just saying.
Mama
it's all
said there'd
good.
be days like this, but
She sure did.
But before we get into that, we're gonna go ahead and do our pick'em segment. Every week we do it. B, do you have the results from this past week?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's see it.
Nate, you're not gonna be happy with yourself.
Yeah,
Not gonna be happy at all.
yeah.
So at 8-8, that is Nate. Right.
I'm not gonna lie, I took some swings and they
did.
screwed me over,
You did.
but I learned my
You
lesson.
did.
All
You
right.
took some swings. You really did. You went out on a limb on some of these.
Yeah, I got a couple right. I'll say that.
Jay and Liz are tied at 10-6.
Oh, let's go, Jay.
Hey, let's go.
All right.
And me, of course, because I'm a dope producer. I went 11-5.
Let's go.
So I only
keep
did
Nate
3.
at the
I only
bottom.
did 3 less than y'all did. So yeah, whatever. Moving
Oh,
on.
you're good. Yeah, it's a
right.
long ass season, just like we say all the time. It's not how you start;
Only week
it's
two.
how you
Exactly,
finish.
exactly. But to be fair, I
Exactly.
kicked y'all's ass the first week, so that's all I'm gonna say.
Shoot.
I think I
Yeah,
had like
that's
3
true. You
losses.
could have been a Browns
Robbie,
fan.
that is
Yeah,
true.
it is. Yeah,
That's
definitely
true.
Big Drew. Big Drew did
Big
great
Drew's a guy.
as always.
I like Big Drew. Big Drew's
All right. Let's go ahead and get started, y'all. So we got the first game, Bills versus Dolphins. B, go with you first.
All right. So Bills versus really. Do you really want me to do this? I mean, come on.
Yeah, you gotta do it.
I'm definitely going with the Bills. Like,
Wait, hold on. This is from last
that's
week.
week
Right
2.
here.
Damn it.
Yeah.
My bad. I thought I had
all
brought
good.
up the right one here.
I was like, wait, hold on. Are we doing this?
I got
again?
it. That's today. Okay.
All right, so B's got the Bills. Jay, what you got?
I got the Bills, man. I think the Bills going to hit the ground running. I don't think that Mike McDaniel can keep up. I think he's on a hot seat. Give me the Bills.
Liz?
Bills.
Yeah, same here. I actually think that after this game, Mike McDaniel will be fired. I think it's gonna get.
So?
It's gonna get ugly fast, and I think that he's.
I think they're gonna give him a
fired.
couple more games.
Yeah,
I don't know. If they get their ass kicked, like I expect them to do, it could get ugly fast.
It could definitely get ugly fast.
But yeah, so we're all going Bills.
Have to be out of the playoffs for that to happen.
Just keep it going until I get my shit together.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. All right, next game we got is Bengals versus Vikings. B, what you say?
I'm gonna take the Viking. Yeah, I'm gonna take not the Vikings. I'm sorry. What the hell am I talking about? I'm taking the Bengals.
Bengals. Okay. Jay, what you got?
Give me the Vikings. I think the only thing the Vikings are really missing right now is competent quarterback play. And what's his name? Carson Wentz. He's going to get the dub for him. No Joe Burrow. Give me the Vikings.
All right, you got the Vikings. Liz, what you got?
I'm gonna go with Cincinnati still because I feel like that second that backup quarterback can do the job.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm going with the Bengals too. I like Jake Browning. I think Jake Browning may actually be a decent quarterback as long as Burrow's out. I haven't seen Carson Wentz in a minute, so I don't know what he's got. I know what Jake Browning's got, and I think that the Vikings, they've shown some weaknesses on that defense. And you still got T. Higgins. You still got Jamar Chase. So good luck. Give me the Bengals.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Colts versus Titans. B, what you say?
Colts versus Titans. I got the Colts. Go for it. Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones. Jay, what you got?
Give me the Colts. Indiana Jones. 3-0 start.
Right. Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones.
Can I vote none?
Right.
Well, yeah, this
You
is
know
your
who wins
division.
in a tie?
This is your division. I feel you.
If I have to go with somebody, I'm going to go with Colts.
There you go.
Okay.
I like that.
Well, guys,
You
you
wanna
know,
break your arm.
I guess I'll be the Babe Ruth and take those swings. Give me the Titans. I think Ward gets a win at home. Get some home cooking. Give me the Titans. All right. Falcons versus Panthers. B.
I got the Falcons in this one. The Falcons.
Falcons. Okay. Jay.
Give me the Falcons. Their defense is too ferocious. And the Panthers.
Yep.
Their defense is really good. I'm not gonna lie. They've got 3 legit pass rushers.
Their defense is good.
Like, damn.
Give me the Falcons.
Dogs. Liz.
I'm going to go Falcons as well.
All right. Back to the swing. I'm taking the Panthers at home, guys. I think the Panthers get right at home. So give me the Panthers.
Sonya would be so proud of you.
I know,
I
right?
know, right?
All right. Jets versus Bucks. B.
Ooh. Is this at New York or is this at Tampa Bay?
It's in Tampa.
It's a Tampa.
I'll go Tampa then. I'm going with Tampa.
Jay.
Give me Tampa. Justin Fields is in concussion protocol. Who do they have at quarterback?
Oh,
in New
that's
York?
right.
Give me the Jet. I'm sorry. Give me the Bucks.
However, while you say that, Tampa Bay's offensive line is ailing. Gadecki went out in that game. Tristan Wirth is still ailing. Yeah. They also lost Clancy.
Ibuka got hurt too, I think they said.
No, he's fine.
He's fine.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I mean, but they're
No
starting.
quarterback down there. You got to have a quarterback to beat a team.
Very
like
true. And it's on the road.
So give me the Bucks.
Liz.
Hate to say it, but Mayfield is a beast. So give me Tampa.
Yeah,
He's
Buccaneers
baked.
all day. Buccaneers all day. They're playing really good football. I can't wait till we play them. They are really playing on all levels. Injuries are piling up though, so it is concerning. All right. Whackers versus Browns. B.
As much as I want to say the Browns don't give me hope in anything.
Yeah.
Don't give me hope in life. Don't give me hope in humanity. Don't give me hope in anything. So I got to go with the Whackers in that one.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Jay.
Yeah, I mean, what are we doing here? They just rotating quarterbacks in Cleveland. Give me the Packers, man. It pains me, but give me the Whackers.
Liz.
Green Bay.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to say the Whackers too. I always say this. I think it's gonna be closer than a lot of people say it is. I think the Browns defense is damn good and legit, and I think that the Love is gonna be under a lot of duress. So, but I think the Whackers pull out at the end.
Yeah, I think you got to remember too who's on the other side in defense on the Browns.
Myles Garrett.
And he's going against and Tom better come back. Zach Tom better come back for Green Bay because if he don't,
I think he might be out
toast.
for a minute. He actually might be out for a minute, man. I really do.
They're going to be toast because
and they're out Reed too.
That dude
Reed's
can
out.
give you. That dude can get in there and be like Aaron Donald. He can get in there and change the whole freaking game just with 3 plays.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And Liz, where did he come from?
Texas.
A&M.
A&M, baby.
It was the number one overall pick.
Liz is a Longhorn
Yeah.
fan. That's why I asked.
Yeah, she's a Longhorn fan. You know,
Go Blue.
All day.
All right. Raiders versus Commies. B.
This is another good one.
Jaden might play. He might not play.
Oh, that's right. Jaden's not going to play. I heard he's not playing. So I am going to probably go.
Mariota's a quarterback.
I'm going Raiders. I think it's inevitable that they win one of these games because they're getting close. I mean, I'm San Diego. The Chargers beat their ass, but I figured that was going to happen anyway because the Chargers got sound defense. They got a lot of takeaways. Washington's defense, not so much. So I'm going Raiders in this one.
Give me the Raiders. You know, Pete Carroll was screaming at Geno Smith yesterday. He threw 3 interceptions. Yep. He's going to have a bounce back game. Genty's going to go off for 100 yards and a touchdown.
Genty look good. I like.
Give me the Raiders, man. All day. Give me the Raiders.
Yep, I'm going Raiders as well. They're mad, so they're going to go for that win.
Here comes the next swing. Give me the Commanders at home. Marcus Mariota, baby. Let's go. That's all I got to say. Did you see Geno play? Did you see Geno?
That was against a good defense. You think Washington's going to play the same way? Hell no.
They're playing at home. Give me the Commanders. Let's go. All right. This is probably the game of the week. Rams versus Eagles. B. This is a tough one.
I try not to go against my boy Stafford because this is going to be a tough game for both these teams. I mean, I'm not seeing any team right now setting out dominance.
Nope.
In any AFC or the NFC right now.
Everybody's all the same.
Remember the Rams almost beat Philadelphia in a playoff game last season, and they just got better. Mm-hmm. I think I'm going to do a Nate. I'm going to go on a limb. I'm going to go with the Rams.
Rams. Stafford's boy. All right, Jay, what you got?
Give me the Eagles. Look, this is going to be the second time the Rams have to go back to LA and go to the East Coast and have to play a hard team in Philly. And when you look at it historically, West Coast teams traveling to the East don't do well, and East Coast teams traveling to the West don't do well. So
at least it's not snowing, so that helps.
Yep.
Give me the red hot Eagles.
Liz.
Fly high birds. Give me the Eagles.
That's your name.
We'll see, Robbie. We'll see what happens, Robbie. There's always some upsets. I'm with B, man. Give me the Rams. That D line is going to put pressure on Hurts and make Hurts
No
throw
way.
the ball. And just you watch. They're going to bottle up Saquon, and they're going to make Hurts have to win the game.
No way.
All right. You heard it here. Give me the Rams. All right. Steelers versus Patriots. B.
Steelers, man. What? I don't even know with this one. Because and New England's the same way. I don't know what team, because they're both weird. I'm gonna tell you what. I'm going with the better coach. I'm gonna go with Tomlinson. So I'm gonna pick Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
All right. So Pittsburgh. Jay.
The Pats. I think Mike Vrabel steamrolls the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Ooh,
what are we doing with
steamrolls.
Pittsburgh?
Wow.
They do not look like a strong team at all. I'm sorry, but Aaron Rodgers, he just don't have it anymore. And the Patriots are on the up and coming, man. Give me the Pats.
Liz.
I'm gonna go Patriots.
Okay. Yeah, the Steelers have looked like defenses look like cheeks lately. Sorry, Robbie. Give me the Pats, man. Drake May, I think, is finally coming around. I like what the Patriots look like, man. They just got a good young team that's developing. Vrabel's the perfect coach for that team. Give me the Pats.
I got
All
faith
right.
in your team, Robbie. I know you don't, but I do. A little
Robbie's
bit.
already done. Robbie's done. He's like, shit, forget it. Next year. All right. Liz, Texas versus Jags. I'll let you go first.
Obviously, I'm always gonna go Houston.
All
I
right.
mean, why not?
B.
You know, Houston did not look bad against.
What game did
Tampa
you
Bay.
watch?
No. Look, you're looking
Well,
at.
it's
You're
okay.
looking at.
We'll discuss
You're
it
looking
later.
at.
Yeah,
I don't know what you're
We'll-
looking at.
we'll
That's
have-
what
we'll
that's
have
what I'm
discussion.
saying. I don't know what
We'll
you're
discuss
looking
it
at. They were winning
We'll have
in
discussion.
that game until the end. The
Yeah.
defense just didn't do their
Oh,
job.
we're gonna talk
Jackson-
about it.
And then the offense, and I don't know what happened on the goal line thing. That just
Yeah.
that bad.
We'll talk about that.
But
We'll talk
anyway,
about it. We'll talk about it, B.
Houston,
Tell me who you have.
man, I'm not up on the Jags either. I think they got holes in their whole situation. They look better, but they're not. I'm taking Houston. F it.
F it. Go for it. Jay, what you got?
Give me the Jaguars. They lost a thriller against the Cincinnati Bengals, and I think that coming back home, divisional game, it's going to be hard
That's
for
where
Houston.
they lose. They always lose when they go back home.
Hey, listen, it's going to be hard for Houston to go on a road, divisional game, beginning of the season, beat the Jaguars.
That's where we win.
Yeah, I'm actually to piggyback on what Liz just said. The Texans always beat the Jaguars in their own house. I don't know what it is. They have their number in Jacksonville, so
Yep.
give me the Texans. Yeah, bounce back.
All right.
You have
Yolanda made the decision for you, Liz. You have the Texans.
Exactly. Exactly. I always got the
All right.
Texans.
all right. Broncos versus Chargers. B.
Chargers.
Okay. Jay.
Chargers going to keep rolling. Jesse Minter got that defense playing like historically good. So give me the Chargers, man. Oh, yeah, by the way, really quick. No Connor
Yeah,
Stallions.
by the way, really quick, that's Jay's old Michigan coach. So yeah, he's going.
Oh,
Yeah.
no Connor Stallions over
That's
there.
Michigan
Almost
staff
like
right
Jesse
there.
Minter is a good
Minter and Harbaugh.
You're right.
Oh, okay.
That's
Just messing
Michigan
with you, man.
fanboy Jay right there. Liz.
Denver.
Denver. Ooh, okay.
Oh.
All right. Give me the Chargers. Chargers look really good. Justin Herbert is looking solid. I love the way that Harbaugh's got him playing. Marion Hampton's a stud, and that defense is really good. Now, losing Khalil Mack does hurt a lot. That's going to be a big loss. But give me the Chargers. All right. Saints versus Seahawks. B.
Saints. Seattle. I'm not picking the Saints. No freaking more. I'm sorry, J Train. If you're watching this, I'm not picking them no freaking more.
How
Nope.
can you be mac and cheese, man? Come on. What's up? Jay.
Give me the Seahawks. Seahawks are going to kill the Saints. I will never pick with the Seahawks ever again. That team is a dumpster fire right now. And I don't think Kellen Moore is going to be able to keep his job much longer. I'm going to be honest with you.
Wow, he's only first year.
It's only first year.
Gotta give him a shot.
I don't think that they give him a shot down there in New Orleans.
They need
I
a
think they're looking
quarterback.
for something else bigger.
Yeah, they need a
Give me
quarterback.
the Seahawks.
Liz.
I'm gonna go with who that Saints. They're on a mission, not just to play, but to prove.
Wow. Dang, you call that one and that comes through, you'll get some flowers for that for sure. Give me the Seahawks. I mean, Darnold's playing well. Smith and Jigba looks like a legit number one receiver. They're playing in Seattle with the 12s. Yeah, give me Seattle all day. All right. Cardinals versus the 49ers. B.
This is going to be a good game. Battle to the 2-0 in that conference. I mean, in that division too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm taking the Cardinals though. San Francisco's they're going to run out of luck. I mean, they still got Mac Jones throwing the ball. They looked good against the Saints, but who's not looking good against the Saints? You know what I'm saying? I'm taking the Cardinals in that one.
Jay.
Give me the Cardinals. I think Kyler Murray goes in there. He drops a bomb on San Francisco.
Bomb. Wow.
Era.
All right.
Wow.
Liz.
No Kittle, no Purdy. McCaffrey's banged up. I mean, who do you have, really?
Nobody.
I mean,
We'll see.
don't they got Warner still?
Yep.
Red Warner? Yeah, he's over there. He's good, but
He's still there.
what are they doing? You know?
One guy.
We'll watch. I'm going 49ers.
Liz, I'm going to
Look at Liz, just taking a
up
chance.
by like 30 points. I'm going to text you.
Well, Liz stole my thunder. I'm gonna take mac and cheese and the Winers at home.
There you go, Yolanda. I know somebody would catch that.
All right.
That's my girl.
You're going Winers, Nate?
I'm going Winers. Yeah, give me the Winers.
Okay.
All right, boys versus Drew's Bears.
Here we go.
The Bears.
As much as I have grown to like Big Drew because he's an honest fan and he's a good guy. From what I've done, been interacting with him so far, I had to go to Cowboys on this one because they got Dak Prescott. I mean, if it was that Dak Prescott wasn't the quarterback,
it's not a bad
thing.
thing. Dak Prescott's been playing really well.
Yeah,
really playing good.
He's looking sharp.
His running ability too. Yeah.
His defense could catch up to the offense.
He's spreading the ball around.
Yeah, and CD Lamb decided he has hands now.
Yeah,
and they finally found Pickens.
Yep, got TD.
So.
Yeah.
Jay, what you got?
Give me the Bears. They're going back home after a deflating loss by 31 points. I think Ben Johnson gets it right. I think they go home and get the dub.
All right.
Yeah.
Liz?
I'm going with my girls' team, Dallas, all the way.
Dallas.
Ooh.
There's no D in Alice.
But
man, it's gonna pain me. But
so I say about
I'm gonna say,
that.
I'll say, like I told Drew, I was like, when you get your ass kicked, you better respond. And I think that the Bears respond in a big way against the Cowboys. Cowboys are hot right now, and I think that the Bears get right at home, like we did, and I think that they beat the Cowboys. But it's gonna be a good game. I like.
You're going Bears.
Wow. Yeah, I'm going Bears. It pains me to say that.
You're gonna stay on that bottom.
Bears.
Mate.
This is the last time I'll pick the fucking Bears all season if they lose this one. I'll tell you that. Because fuck Caleb Williams.
I'm surprised you picked them anyway.
I think that honestly, the reason why I say the Bears is because I think that defense is gonna take it personal. Like they got their ass whooped. Like Jared Goff was playing out there with amateurs on defense. He kicked their ass.
Thank you, Robbie. Thank you.
We'll see.
Yeah.
All right. And then Chiefs versus Giants.
Oh my gosh.
Both these teams are not playing very well right now.
Trash.
Giants.
Loser
I don't even know where the
will be
Giants
0-3.
defense is. Anybody know where the Giants
Man.
defense is?
No
Like the
idea.
one that
Oh,
said that
I
was
would
supposed to
have
be
thought they
keeping them
did
in
something.
games. Where their defense at?
Man, oh man,
Secondary
horrible.
You know what? I got to go Kansas City on this one because they got Patrick Mahomes. I like Russ Wilson. He was throwing in the Dallas game. I mean, he was throwing.
Mhm.
So he ain't giving up his job quick. That's for damn sure. But Kansas City's got too much for the Giants right now. I think even as bad as they're playing.
Jay, what you say?
Give me the Kansas City Chiefs. You can't keep them down for long, and they haven't started 0-3 in a very long time. So Chiefs bounce back and they win. Bold prediction here. This is going to be the game that Brian Daboll gets fired if he gets blown out.
It's got
Wow, you
coaches
think
getting
Daboll gets
Mm.
fired
day
before
three.
McDaniels?
Mm,
Dang, that's interesting.
that's crazy.
All right, Robbie,
Mm.
Liz, Darlene.
Effing Kermit.
Kermit.
Those are my girls. Okay, I'm gonna go with Giants because their record is 0-2, and I cannot stand the Chiefs. So let's go Giants.
Okay.
I feel like the rookie linebacker, what's his name? Carter? Is it Carter?
Abdul
Abdul
I could
Carter.
be wrong.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I think he can get it through.
As long as he can. We were just talking about this, even though it was the wrong Carter we were
Mhm.
talking about. But me and Nate, he's looking like a bad rookie right now. He needs to get his stuff together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, in the words of Taylor Swift, give me another chance.
Oh,
think,
God.
I think the Chiefs get a win because if they go 0-3 for any reason, all hell's gonna break loose in KC. Hell,
Good.
Travis
Let
Kelce
it break
might retire.
loose.
Travis Kelce might retire after this game if they lose this game. So yeah, give me the Chiefs. Give me the Chiefs in a must win for sure. Though I do think it will be a close game. I think the Giants will come to play. I really do. But I think Chiefs pull out the game. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. And finally, our Lions versus the Ravens.
Man, Lamar Jackson.
I mean, we got
Woo.
Sal backstage. We're gonna bring him on in a minute, but he's over there just doing his little beard, like, yeah.
He knows. He knows. Go ahead, B.
You know what? I'm gonna be like this on any team that can't win in another team spot. Until you prove it to me, I'm picking the other team. So unfortunately, Lions, I gotta pick the Ravens.
Yeah.
B.
Jay.
Hey,
That shows
upset
we're not all
alert.
homers. That shows we're being real.
Upset alert. The Lions are on the roll as a 5.5-point underdog. That is
Take
a
the points.
huge spread right there
Take
for
the
the
points.
NFL.
It's actually 4.5 now.
Yeah.
Is it 4.5?
Take the points if you're a better. Take the points.
Listen, I'm going with the Lions. I think the Lions kick a last-second field goal and break their hearts like Lamar Jackson and Tucker did to us a couple years ago. Give me the Lions.
I love it. Jay.
Mhm.
Liz.
I hope you're right, brother. That's all I got to say.
I'm gonna go with Lions.
I'll be happy to be
because-
wrong on this one. Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Lions because I feel like Goff can do it again.
He better do it again.
I knew I liked you. I knew you was cool.
Oh man, you know
But y'all better
Good.
put Lamar down somehow, because that dude is a beast.
we're gonna talk to Sal about how that's gonna happen.
Okay.
I don't know about steamroll them now. Come on.
Yeah,
Getting a little ambitious.
man, if I had to flip a coin, on this one,
Nope, Robbie. Nope, not at all.
I'm gonna go with B. I'm taking the Ravens because the fact is Lamar Jackson is just one of one. There's no game plan to stop Lamar Jackson. And I just don't know with a rookie coach as a defensive coordinator, that's the best ask for.
The Lions
give me
have
the
not
Ravens.
won in M&T Bank Stadium in 20 freaking years.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's overdue.
And we had
It's-
a good offensive team 2 years ago when we went
Yeah.
12-5 and got smacked by them.
Yeah,
Until
and the games haven't even
now-
been competitive. They haven't even been competitive. That's the thing.
This isn't your Baltimore Ravens from yesteryear. This is a new
well,
Ravens
it's
team.
true, and we got different coordinators as well. They got a different defensive.
Still got 8 back
Nah,
there. Man.
I think their
Harbaugh.
offensive coordinator is different too, but they still got Jim Harbaugh.
And John Harbaugh has been acting like a
And
boner.
they got
Harbaugh, I'm
8.
sorry,
They
the
got
other
8
brother.
and 22.
Yeah, John.
Well, so
And Harbaugh has been acting like a boner recently. You let the Bills. Now I know the Bills are really the AFC favorite to go to the Super Bowl, but you let them come back down double digits with 5 minutes left in the game. This isn't that same, dominant
if
team
you
that we seen last
if
year.
you are right about this, and Liz, if y'all are right, we'll give you all the flowers in the world. I hope I'm
I
wrong.
know that's right.
Yeah,
I'll be
I
happy
hope
as a large.
I'm wrong.
I
I'll
can
take
see
the
the Lions getting
flowers.
it
I'll
done.
take the box of chocolates. I'll take it all because I feel like you guys, you and Nate and B, y'all are not understanding what y'all can do, what y'all have. Like y'all's last game was amazing. Yeah, it was the Bears, but y'all
And,
look at
by
Goff.
the way,
Look at quarterback.
the other bad luck
Y'all
that
just
we
gotta
have
contain
too.
Jackson. That's it. He's one man. Contain him, and you can win.
Yeah,
It's
but the
two
game's
people
kinda-
you
You
gotta
ain't a
worry
true fan
about.
because I always go Houston.
Hey, it's two people you want to worry about on that offense. One,
Mhm.
Lamar Jackson. Two, Derrick Henry.
Yeah,
If
those
you
are
can-
2 big
if
weapons
you can
right there.
Derrick Henry at the line.
And then when you're not looking, say
Lamar
Flowers
Jackson,
Yeah.
Mm.
Andrews.
and the tight end Mark Andrews. I don't think
And they
Likely's
can control
playing
the
again this
clock,
I
time.
was just going to say, what's the status on Likely?
I think. Well, I'll ask.
He's likely to play.
He's not playing. I just saw Sam shake
Mm-mm.
his head. He's
You
not
know,
playing.
like so they're
But
short-handed
still.
as well. But that's a good team. I give
Jay,
them,
I'll say,
I give them their due respect.
I'll say
I'm
this.
saying
I'm not
that
worried.
Baltimore. Go ahead.
I'm not worried about Baltimore's offense necessarily. I'm more worried about our defense versus Goff, or their defense versus Goff, because you know how damn good that defense is and how much pressure they can get up the middle.
Yeah.
And we still got young guys. Okay,
Yeah.
but let's remember we still got 2 rookies literally at the guard positions.
Yep.
Like
Hey,
they had a better game, but
They're down
you know,
a Pro Bowl pass rusher in Kyle Van
yeah,
Noy.
Van Noy
Mike Green is coming around.
Yeah.
You know, we got to worry about Roquan Smith. That's one guy we got to worry about.
Yeah.
But some of the
Hamilton,
Poor
Starks.
Poor
You went up
Ravens. Van
against
Noy goes
Parsons.
out, and then they get Mike Green, who we would want to get. We were trying to get. Too.
Yeah, just reload.
Mm.
We ain't gonna talk about
Poor-
that,
poor
but
Ravens.
but
All
hey,
right.
look, listen, you already
Rich
went
get
up against
richer.
Parsons. You already had your reps. This is the time to prove it right here.
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay.
Well, all right. Well, we got Sal on the thing here. We're gonna talk to him about the Ravens. Liz, we will see you in a few. Thank
Yes.
you, ma'am.
Thank
All right,
you.
Mr. Segment. All right, Mr. Sal.
Mr. Sal.
Mr. Sal.
There he
What's
is,
good?
the one.
Hey,
the only.
what's up, man? How you
Good.
doing?
Solid
Look
pops.
at that. He's already got his purple out. He ain't playing.
What's good,
and
fellas?
and the wall back there. Is
That's what he's
purple.
supposed to be doing. You don't have to worry about Sal and being the fan
Oh,
guy.
I like
dang,
Look at
that's
that.
fire.
His
That's
whole
fire right
basement
there.
is purple.
I like
Oh,
that.
His
damn.
whole
All
his
right.
whole room is purple. That,
Yeah, I like
whole,
that.
that's a fan room.
There
You go in
go.
there, you just look ugly if you have other colors on because that purple drowns it out.
And
Well,
y'all
Sal,
always
welcome. Welcome to the show, man. Thank you for coming on.
Hey, thank
All
you
right,
for having
man.
me, my man.
Talk to us, bro. Talk to us. What
Hey,
give us a little insight on what you feel about this game coming up.
I'm with the majority when it comes down to, I'm actually, if there's another team in the NFC, or if there's another team besides my Ravens, I cheer for. And basically it's because of my family. My family, my kids, and they're from up that way, so they're avid Lions fans. So the last time we were in Baltimore, I told my son after we smacked y'all, I told him, I said, I told all the Lions Nation, you can ask anybody that was around me, don't worry, y'all will be in the NFC Championship game this year because y'all are that good. The problem is when it comes down to you playing teams like Baltimore, who is overly physical. Don't get me wrong. This is my old school saying. I'm taking physical over finesse any day of the week.
Absolutely.
Because physical is going to hit you in the mouth. And the Lions do not respond when you hit them in the mouth. I've been to the last 2 games in Baltimore, and we smacked you both times with a good team you got.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Now, The first time we went, y'all was still on the climb. But the last time you were there, you guys were actually. I was actually kind of worried about this team because I know you can move the ball. I know you got two good nifty, shifty running backs. I know the receiving core is money. Don't get me wrong. Golf is the problem when it comes down to playing teams who gonna hit. Once Golf get hit in the mouth, it's tap dancing for the rest of the day. It's like a deer in the headlights. Now, I'm not saying he can't overcome that. However, it hasn't happened. It hasn't happened. And I'm like y'all, until I see it, I just have no reason to believe it's going to be any different.
For sure.
And the last time we played, we didn't have Derrick Henry.
Mm-hmm.
So
and you still whooped our ass.
That's what I'm saying. So now we got Derrick Henry to add to that fold.
Oh, man.
You know, that's double trouble. And then see the smoking gun is how did Henry perform last week?
Not good.
Didn't do very
well. He didn't do well at all.
That don't pose well for the Lions.
No, it doesn't.
Well, he didn't play well. He didn't play well against Buffalo either. With that fumble, didn't help him out.
Well, I'm not gonna say that. I mean, that was just one play. I'm gonna live with that. You know what I'm saying? Because we still had a chance. We still
over 200 rushing. The only thing was that fumble.
If anybody gonna get a pass from me, it's gonna be Lamar and Derrick Henry. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't mind putting the blame on them. However, if anybody's gonna get a pass, it's gonna be the workhorses. They making things happen. I mean, it's how we do what we do. So I'm not gonna be, oh man, they just blew this and blew that. Man, I was more mad at my freaking coaches because of how they coached the game in the end. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, even Sunday, I'm pissed at John Harbaugh because he didn't challenge a freaking touchdown pass that I thought Mark Andrews had. I'm not going to overly cry about it. However, you know, I mean, because we did win. I mean, y'all got the win. That's all that matters. You know, exactly. So, you know, if that had been a close game, you know, hey, you know, I don't mind laying into my coaches. Sometimes my coaching staff get brain farts in times when they should be helping us and they hurt us. So you know, I like coaches who go to bat for their players. Whether you win or lose a challenge, whether you lose every challenge, I want you to go to bat for your players.
Absolutely.
So if there's a close play, I expect the flag to be on the field if they don't call it the right way. Mm-hmm. Now, I get it now that the league is always, you know, I guess the league office is always kind of like just coming down when you're not even expecting them to. So I guess that it made that a part of the game more and more now this year, to where they'll just rule on a play after the play has been ruled upon by the refs. They'll come in completely without even a flag being thrown to overturn it. So I saw that a lot Sunday in multiple games. So it's not just us. So I don't have to cry about that because everybody got to go through that. So my thing is, I just think that we're probably it's probably going to be ugly again, because I just think Henry is going to be on the rebound. Lamar is going to be Lamar. And see, a lot of folks have lost in the sauce that, you know, the guy who had the most production for us in the receiving core last year, who hasn't really done much this year?
Flowers?
Rashad Bateman.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all just gave
him some money, too.
Absolutely. So it's just a matter of time before everything click. And D-Hop is D-Hop. I'm loving what I'm seeing. So, I mean, you never know when he's going to go that way, because D-Hop's still D-Hop. And he's already got a touchdown in both games already this year. So
hey Sal, I want to go ahead and switch over to our segment, Who's Got It Better. So what we do is basically we break down both sides of the football and position wise and who's got it better as far as the positions.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna go ahead and get started, and then we'll chop it up some more after that. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. Starting with quarterback, this should be an easy one. Lamar Jackson versus Jared Goff.
That ain't even fair, man. That ain't even fair.
Yeah, it ain't.
Give me Lamar Jackson all
Especially
day.
watching him jump into the stands after they scored that touchdown. They literally had to help his ass into the stands. That tell me everything I need to know.
But I like that about golf, man. Let that man have some fun, man. I like that in him, because I don't ever see that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say it one time. As far as a passer is concerned, Goff is better than Lamar. Lamar is just a better all over at no. If you look it up in the last 5 years, Goff is a top 3 quarterback. Lamar is not even fucking in the top 10. Okay. But Lamar adds something to your offense that Goff doesn't, and it's not Goff's fault. He's just not athletic. He's not that guy that moves around. He's a pocket quarterback. But Lamar has the full package, so that's why I would pick Lamar over Goff. Don't get it twisted, though. Goff is the better passer.
Yeah. So that being said, we'll all say Lamar, right? Everybody's Lamar.
Yeah, I would say I gotta go with Lamar though.
Yeah, I'm going with Lamar too. I mean,
all right,
all the way on quarterback. Yeah.
All right, let's go to running backs. Whose room's better?
I'm gonna say the Lions.
Sorry.
I got a draw on that one.
Draw?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to count Derrick Henry time too, man.
Why is it a draw?
Who's your back? Because Derrick Henry's a beast.
Hill, right? Justice Hill?
Justice Hill right now, because Keaton Mitchell, I think, is still on the injured list. So he hadn't played a game this year. Had Keaton Mitchell been in the fold, I would easily pretty much say the Ravens. But I can still say the Ravens because Justin Hill played out lights out last year as well. And he performed very well all year long, and surprisingly. But if I got to go, I honestly, I like the Lions duo with Montgomery and Gibbs. I love them guys. Like I said, I go back to physical over finesse. So, but still yet, I mean, I could give it to the Lions. You know what I'm saying? But you got Derrick Henry. What are you going to do? Yeah. I got to go Ravens.
Hey, don't sell Montgomery short. Montgomery
the
Lions.
You got
the Lions
two dogs in the back
than right now. Yeah.
You got 2 dogs in the backfield. We really only have one. Yeah. So I have to give it. I would say I would actually give the Lions the edge now because
I would say the Lions over.
You got 2. I don't mind giving them that. Okay. But I got Derrick Henry, so I got you know. As long as you got Henry, man.
I get it.
Yeah. I can take the even with you, Brian.
Think about this. If Montgomery needs to take a break, you got Gibbs. Vice versa. But if Henry needs to take a break, you got to go to Hill, which is a drop off. That's no disrespect to Hill, but that's kind of a drop off.
We do different things with Hill, but when it comes down to between the tackles, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. All right. Absolutely. Let's go to O-line. What you say, Sal?
I like the Lions. However, but I have to say Lions right now because my O-line ain't all the way there. Run blocking, is different, but when it comes to pass protection, I have Mr. Rosengarten has been letting me down a lot this year. So far in 2 games, I don't like the way his output is. Voorhees has been done. He's been doing a good job, but not overly impressive. Stanley is Stanley, and Linderbaum is the best blocking center in the NFL right now. If you ask me.
I like Linderbaum a lot.
Yeah. Linderbaum's a dog. Yeah. So but yet they protect Goff way better than we protect Lamar right now. The only reason why I do that because Lamar is elusive with them legs.
Yeah, how can you tell he runs all the time?
Absolutely. So
he makes the offensive line look good.
Exactly. So that's exactly right. So I go Lions right now, man. All right. We got to put a complete game together first.
All right, we can agree on that. Pass catchers.
Y'all got the dogs, man. I mean, we got good receivers. Don't get me wrong. I love my receivers. The addition of D-Hop is absolutely monumental for me because I wanted D-Hop 2 years ago. But to get him now, and I'm not, so what? He's 33. He's still playing at a high level, my guy. Yeah. So he doesn't do nothing but make us better. With Rashad Bateman's last year's output with Zay Flowers before he got hurt, I think we were becoming one of the top-tier receiving corps in the league. This year, I like what we got, but until we all can click right now, I have to give it to the Lions, to St. Brown and Williams, those cats, man, over there. I love what y'all got over there in the receiving corps, man. I'm not gonna lie. I just like our team a little bit better. But as far as positions go, I don't mind conceding to the Lions when it comes down to the position players, because I mean it is what it is.
Right. All right, let's go to defense. I think you're gonna have an advantage over us on this one.
Absolutely.
D-line.
I like your D line. I love your D line. It's Hutch and those cats. But
Hutch,
Right.
yeah,
Mac
Hutch
coming back TBD.
Hutch and company. Yeah, but see, I'm like, is he 100%? That's what that's my question with him. I don't think he's all the way back yet, but he's doing a wonderful job right now. The defense is both of us basically is a bend don't break, so to speak. When it comes down to it, I like my defense a lot better right now. We're flying to the football. We just lost Van Noy. I think Humphrey did something with his groin Sunday's game, so we could be without him. But the addition of Jair Alexander, he didn't have a good first game because he was less than 100%. I'm thinking that he'll be back on the field Sunday, which will probably help us, with Marlon. But with Marlon, you're losing an All-Pro nickel back. And that's big because Marlon is pretty much one of the quarterbacks on our defense as far as signal reading. Now, don't get me wrong, Jair, he's settled in well. He's just got to get healthy. And hopefully, he can get back into playing shape when it comes down to Sunday and get back to what he used to do as far as what he was doing in Green Bay.
I'm really concerned about the interior against Matabike. I'm an A&M fan. I love Matabike.
Absolutely.
He's a hell of a force inside. He's going to create fits for our guards.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
For sure. He will eat inside. Like they better pray to God that they can wrap him up and protect Goff because Matabike is a beast.
He is. I'm waiting on Oway to step up.
Yeah,
I'm waiting on Oway to step up. He hadn't done. I ain't heard him much this year, and I'm waiting on him to step up and help.
The player I'm really worried about most, Roquan Smith.
You gonna Hey, he a nightmare.
That's it right there. I'm worried.
So are we conceding the D line to the Ravens? Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. On that note, Roquan Smith, linebackers.
I love my Ravens.
As a unit.
I love my Ravens. The linebacking core, you got Oway, you got Roquan. Van Noy will probably be out this week. You got Mike Green. Mike Green will get more reps this week than he has in any other game this year. So I'm believing he's gonna carry the load this year. And let me tell you something. This kid is wreaking havoc. Yeah. He's wreaking havoc. We got another kid that's a rookie named Buchanan. He's been doing well this year. So I love what the Ravens are doing in the linebacking core. I don't have no complaints when it comes to those. Roquan is the only one we have that can't cover. So if you attack Roquan, you have better success as far as attacking the linebackers up through the air. Roquan is our weakest link. And
really?
As far as coverage, as far as covering receivers,
I thought he was one of the better covered linebackers in the NFL.
You can torch Roquan if you got a good back out of the backfield. You can torch Roquan. Roquan ain't all. I mean, he's good from sideline to sideline. He can get to you. However, when it comes down to covering receivers, he's not going to be able to stay step for step with you if you get a little opening.
You're going to have to utilize Jameer Gibbs and Sam.
Absolutely.
Or Laporta, for sure.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so what's we say on the linebackers?
I like
Who's
Ravens.
I like the Ravens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Roquan Smith is pretty damn good. So, yeah,
Roquan Smith himself is a unit.
Yeah, he's better than all linebackers we have. All right, this is where I think we're probably going to draw. Secondary.
Oof.
I like
our secondary.
I like our safeties though.
I like our quarterbacks too.
My secondary finally had a good game Sunday. So
there's your answer.
I like Wiggins. Wiggins is good. Malachi Starks is starting to come into his own. Don't get me wrong. What are you gonna say about Kyle Hamilton? He's
a stud.
gonna be a problem. He's gonna be a
Mhm.
problem. The only thing I'm worried about is that other corner, but with Jair Alexander. So I love my secondary, but that's on paper. Got to prove it on the field, and so far, all right. Let's say y'all won 52-21. You gave up 21 points. We won 41, but we gave up 17 points. How I normally pick my winners is I look at the score we gave up. So that's a 4-point deficit, and that's in our favor right now. You see what I'm saying? So what I say is I do like the fact that we didn't give up a whole lot through the air when it comes down to it. I do like my secondary a little bit better than the Lions, but I love the Lions secondary completely. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to disrespect them in no way, shape, or form because they are top notch. I just like I just give mine the edge right now, just slightly.
I have a question for you. Okay. What is up with Likely?
Likely will be back probably in a few weeks. That foot, that foot injury. It ain't. That we're not the type that's gonna rush nobody back too quickly because we are deep at the position. Though we'd rather have him in there, we're not gonna risk because we gotta pay Isaiah.
You know something? I think that was like a big strength of the Ravens as well, their offense as well. Like if you can use Likely and attack our linebackers, that would have been money all day.
They like to run that two tight end set.
But let me add this: don't discredit Charlie Kohler. Charlie Kohler is a great tight end.
No, I like Kohler. He came from Iowa State. I'm a big fan of Kohler.
And Kohler will eat you alive if you're not if you forget about him. Kohler will eat your lunch.
Ravens is tight end you, man. I mean,
exactly. Running back and tight end you.
Likely Kohler.
And Andrews ain't had a good game yet.
Yeah, what's up with that? I mean, we didn't even mention that guy. What's up with that, man?
Hey, when you're clicking everywhere
they got
else,
Lamar Jackson and they got Henry. That's all they need.
My thing is, he's a security blanket, but sometimes, as far as I'm concerned, you need more people to throw the freaking ball to than Mark Andrews.
Yeah.
So I'm not overly mad about it because we win it. However, when he needs him, I'm sure he can find him.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right. So secondary, what do we say? Secondary draw.
I like Ravens, but if it's a draw, I can go with that too. I can go with that.
What do y'all think? You think the Lions? You think the Ravens?
I would say it's a draw. If we're talking secondary as corners and safeties, I'll say it's a draw. The only thing that would be holding the Lions back is Terry and Arnold because we still got to see a good, solid game.
Hey, he's been clean, and his grade sucks, but you didn't hear from him a lot the whole game. But go ahead, Pete. What do you want to say?
I would say that at safety, I think we got a slight edge because we have two of the best safeties. And talk about people that are grit. Don't let Brian Branch go crazy.
Hell no.
Don't let Zay Flowers come around there thinking he's just going to go up. No, Brian Branch is going to let wood on him.
BB's
Brian Branch
down
don't care.
Lamar Jackson if he can.
Brian Branch goes out there and plays like all the team did him bad. All the opposing team did him bad. He's going to go out there and punch people in the face. That's what he's going to do.
You know what?
Kirby is the finesse guy. Yeah. He's going to be the one standing out there in the center field.
He's going to wait for those overthrows by Lamar.
In the face. And if it's Lamar and he throws a bad pass, Kirby's going to get the pick. That's what it's going to be. Our cornerbacks are still in process. Arnold still has got to show us his game too. Everybody's still.
I think he's been all right. If you don't hear from him, that's
DJ Reed,
cornerback, right?
DJ Reed is he's holding his own. I do want to see him pick it up a little bit. I think he's been playing at his pay grade right now. I need him to step it up a little bit though. He does do good against the run. I saw him make pretty good run tackles. So
Jay, what you want to say?
I was going to say this game kind of reminded me of the Kansas City Chiefs back in 2003, the home opener or the season opener. I feel like the Lions going on a roll in a prime time position going up against a Super Bowl contending team. Obviously, the Lions just have to prove on defense that they're still good. That locked up a lot of these people like Kirk Chelsea. You want to give $800 in the contract. And Simone Barnes, so forth. I think they need to go out there and play a very physical game because this Ravens offense, they're scary. Out of every offense in the league, the Ravens scare me the most because Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry is like peanut butter and jelly.
I agree with you.
Eagles.
Is it possible? Is it possible? Because that's the only thing you have to ask when you come down to the Lions defense. Is it possible? Can you out physical Baltimore? I don't care where you play. Can you out physical Baltimore?
We'll have to see.
And my answer is so far. I mean, until like Brian said, you gotta prove it, and you haven't done it the last. Hell, I can go back to the last 3 times we played.
No, for sure.
It hasn't
Probably can
happened.
go back farther than that.
No. When we come to Ford Field, which is I'm surprised over the last 3 times we played.
We're not gonna talk about that game, man. That was bullshit.
But you played us, and you should have won that game. I don't know how we got out of there with that win, but
yeah,
y'all played us.
They didn't call delay a game on that play.
That's kind of like a great analogy.
We play in Detroit like we play in Buffalo. Horrible.
Oh, yeah. That was a hell of a game. But
no, we didn't play horrible this Sunday in Buffalo. We didn't play that horrible. But, we imploded in the end. So,
right.
Now, does that give you any concern with management at all? Like,
no.
Not at all. I mean, you let Baltimore come back 15, not Baltimore, but Buffalo come back 15 points, 5 minutes left.
Yeah, but they turned over the ball, so they gave them momentum.
It's one of those situations where I'm going to take you back to a specific play. Justice Hill dropped the pass on a swing pass. We were up 15. Matter of fact, we were up 3 scores. However, when I saw that the league office came in and overturned that call when they actually called it complete. Let the coach throw the freaking flag. I didn't know at the time that they had already implemented the fact that the league office can step in and overturn the call or this, that, and other. So I'm starting this is conspiracy crap against the Ravens. I'm starting all of that. So I'm like, but that play right there, I started to see the writing on the wall. Because, if you look at that game, Buffalo did absolutely nothing to stop us. Nothing.
Yeah, that's very true.
The fumble is the fumble. I'm not going to cry about that part. Should have protected the ball better when it came out of there. However, we still should have won the game. We were still up a freaking touchdown when the fumble happened. So, I just saw, matter of fact, we were still up a freaking touchdown when it happened. So, my thing was, my coaches went conservative like they always do. We got Derrick Henry in the backfield, and you tend to give it to him when every freaking body knows he's going to get the damn ball. Instead of sticking to what you did to get the lead in the first place. Yeah. Picked them apart any which way you wanted to, and Derrick Henry ran all over those boys because they didn't know which one was which as far as what was coming. So they went conservative and just actually once we gave at 4th and 3, I'm gonna live with if we go with it, if we go for it there. Why you got Lamar Jackson and you got freaking Derrick Henry? Why not go for it? They're gonna score. They're gonna score.
Exactly. Don't play to lose.
I'm gonna end the game right there. I'm gonna put the ball in Lamar's hand, and I'm gonna let the chips fall where they may.
Exactly.
We don't have those kind of coaches.
Let's go ahead and wrap up this segment, and we'll chop it up a little bit more about the game.
Yes, sir.
Special teams. What do you say?
Special teams. I haven't seen much of Detroit, but I like our special teams. I haven't seen much of Lions special teams when it comes down to it. I'm sure they're good. Webster hadn't gotten a chance to break loose yet, but I'm comfortable with him back there in punt returning. I would give probably the edge to the Lions. Because we're not doing much special teams when it comes down to it outside of, we haven't really seen much of our special teams out there on the field.
Yeah, we can agree. We can agree on that.
The punt team and the kickoff team. So
sure. All right, and finally, coach.
Oh, Lions.
Whoa.
I love Todd. I love Todd Monken. Todd Monken is pretty much the only coach on my staff next to Zachary Orr. I like my D coordinator, but he can piss me off at times too with some of the stuff he called. The only person I don't have a problem with is Todd Monken. I love his offense, but my thing is I love Dan Campbell. Dan Campbell has balls of steel.
We get some applause.
And he is going to freaking go. I don't care if it's 4th and freaking 15. That goddamn man will go for it.
There's not a wheelbarrow big enough for his balls.
It's not.
Right.
It's not. And I wish more coaches had his balls. I wish my coach had his balls.
You're going to start seeing it a lot more. You're going to start seeing it a lot more.
I wish my coach had his balls.
A lot of trick plays and, trick punts and stuff like that.
I wish John Harbaugh had Dan Campbell balls.
Woo! We'll get that on a bite there. All right, Sal. Well, we got a couple of minutes left, so talk to me about what your game plan is against us and your predictions and whatever else you want to say.
The game plan is simple. Derrick Henry up your ass all night long because he didn't get a chance to do nothing last week because, I don't know what it is about Cleveland. They got a good defense, but, it's confusing when you can run all over Buffalo, but you can't run over Cleveland, But no disrespect. Myles Garrett and company, they're good up front, no disrespect. But that's Cleveland. They're gonna play you. They're gonna play you hard like anybody else. But I believe all the teams gonna get up more for the Ravens based on Derrick Henry trying to stop him and Lamar. I think everybody then accepted the fact that Lamar's gonna be Lamar. He's gonna get what he's gonna get. Ain't nothing you can't game plan for Lamar. I don't care what you do because he's gonna make you look very silly when he gets in the open field. If Lamar gets to the edge, if he got somebody open, he's going to let it fly. Lamar's becoming more of a pocket passer. Though he's going to run, he's becoming more of a great pocket passer lately, as of late. I'm loving what I'm seeing out of him. I'm loving his maturation as his career goes on. He's getting better as the years come. And the game is slow completely down for him. And I love what I see out of Lamar. I just think Derrick's gonna get about 20 carries come Monday night, and that's gonna be trouble for anybody. Though it's early, I just think that bounce back game for him, and look for the emergence of Rashad Bateman, and look, can always have your eye open for D-Hop. Yeah, he's gonna make a play.
Game prediction, real quick.
I like the Ravens by 10 points.
Okay, all right. I would take 10 points. I will take 10 points over 30, losing to 30 or 40 points. So
don't get me wrong. It can get ugly. It can get very ugly, as it usually does. But I would at least give you much credit to come back and play us tooth and nail with a good game. And I like us getting out of there by 10 points.
Sounds good. Sal,
hey, by the way,
awesome.
Is Brandon going with you?
Yeah, we're all going to me, Brandon, my wife,
we
and
lost.
Aiden.
We lost.
We're going to the game Monday night.
We lose.
I will be in the house. My first ever Monday night game.
Hey, Sal, great job. Thank you for coming on.
Hey man, thank you for having me.
You come on next Tuesday for us, all right? Win or lose,
absolutely.
Come back on. And we'll talk a little more, all right?
Yes, sir, man.
We appreciate you, Sal.
Hey, thank y'all for having me, baby.
Good
luck. Go Ravens, man.
Go Lions.
God bless y'all, man.
Yes, sir. You
Same
too.
with you, man. Take care.
All right, man.
Oh, outstanding, man.
That's
Outstanding.
Liz.
Killed it. All right. Yeah, Liz is back on stage here, and we're going to talk about the Texans. Liz.
We're going to talk about it, or I can just go on a rant about it.
No. Give us your 5-minute opening statement, and then we're just going to discuss it. So go.
That'd be your rant.
Yeah, it'd be a rant, I guess. Yeah. You're on the clock.
Okay. Houston fans, I know we're all heated. That game was an absolute embarrassment. Absolutely. It was embarrassment. Like I'm going to say it like that. We had it, and we let it slip through our fingers like amateurs. Baker freaking Mayfield, of all people, y'all guys know about him, walks into NRG and pulls off an 80-yard drive with the game on the line, 4th and 10, and you let him scramble for 15 yards? Who does that? So for me, it's inexcusable. And the thing is like, yeah, you had Chubb ripped off the 24 25-yard touchdown. Nico Collins made big grab. Hunter looked like a monster. Anderson got home on the third, and Noel had the electric punt return. But all that meant nothing, because at the end of it, those last seconds is what counted the most. The story of the game for me last night was failure. I was really upset. Like, my face was hot because I was so mad, because it goes down to Ryan's, it goes down to defense coordinator Matt, it goes to offensive coordinator Nick, it goes to special teams coordinator Frank. It's all of them going all ham, but for what? They didn't do what they were supposed to do as coaches to the team. So that's why we lost. I mean, I'm just sick of it. I'm sick of, first of all, I'm always going to be a Houston fan. That's my team. I'm a ride or die. Go Toros. But the thing is, I'm just so sick of it. You had a blocked punt recovery. 0 points. You get inside the 10, come up empty. How many more times do we have to say this? This isn't college, Stroud. You either execute or you lose. And right now, the Texans look like a team allergic to finishing games.
Ouch.
If I'm being honest. I don't care how much talent you've got, Stroud, Chubb, Collins, Anderson. Stars don't matter if you can't close the deal. The fan base, like, I was on Reddit all day today and last night. That's my thing. That's my blogs. But the fan base, we deserve better than a team that plays 55 minutes of football and then hands the other team the win on a silver platter. So wake the hell up, Houston.
There you go.
Enough is enough. Like, our next game is Jacksonville, and the game after that is Titans. Like, it's unexcusable. We need to have these wins now. I get it. It's only week 2, but forget the BS already, Stroud. Like, and then he goes on this interview to where he says, oh, we missed too many opportunities and lost badly. Duh. You did lose badly, but blame you and blame your coaches.
Yeah.
And blame you for not trusting your line and not hyping your team up. I didn't see no hype at the where they were. Like, I didn't see no hype. Like, they were just sitting there chilling. Like, they were sitting in California chilling. Like, enough with the chilling. Let's go. Like, start as a leader, as a QB. It is your job to hype up your team. Oh, thank you. Yeah, because I'm mad. But the thing
She's
is,
mad as the red on the shirt.
Yeah, I'm just like, it's ridiculous because as a leader, you're called to lead. You're called to hype up your team, be on their butts, and get the game. Go get the win. Like, you're 0-2, bro. Wake up.
All right.
That's my rant.
There you go. All right, I like it.
Yeah, can I ask you a question real quick, Liz? My bad.
Yeah, what's up, Jay?
I just want to know, like, how do you feel about them? The Houston Texans took a fourth quarter lead, like, late in the game too, and I mean they gave up. It was like, what the hell was going on? What do you think about that?
Exactly. They gave up. We were at home. At home. We were in our stadium.
Yes.
Where the fans go crazy. Houston is crazy for their team. We are ride or die in Houston. Well, I'm not in Houston, but like, if I was, I'm in Kyle, so like, I'm still ride or die. But the thing is, the moral, like, I'm just so mad. I'm trying not to cuss.
No, but
the shit needs to get better. I'm tired of the almost crap. Like, oh, we almost win, guys. We're in the locker room. We almost had them. You didn't have shit.
Let me dial back you a little, Liz. Like, the reality is, y'all faced a good Bucks team. Okay, this is the same Bucks team that beat our ass last year in our house. They beat the Eagles last year. You know, like, this is not a shit team. And the thing is that I think it comes down to just simplifying the defense, like blitzing Baker Mayfield. We all know Baker Mayfield can slip out of any kind of blitz. Like, he did that with us against the Lions. Like, you got to play more coverage on that. D'Amico knows that, you know, but I think that he got a little cute, you know, and he blitzed them and Baker made him pay. You know, if that doesn't happen, we're not talking about a loss. We're talking about a win. Let's be real.
I mean,
that was fourth down.
Yeah.
I mean, if you
kind of
go,
like to.
if I'm gonna go back for a second, I'm sorry, B, go ahead.
If I kind of point to anything, it's the offense and that offensive line.
Well,
you were on the goal line and couldn't score. What?
4 times.
The fuck?
Yeah. That's why I said offensive coordinator, Mr. Nick Cali. Mr. I'm gonna go to Bajo. Like, no, dude, you need to be on your team. And that's the thing. Like the Texans, the Texans and Tampa had this same. CJ Stroud broke Tampa's heart last season. If you remember, they were 6 seconds left, but this time Mayfield returned the favor
Sure did.
in our house, leading an 11-play, 80-yard drive, capped by what's his name? White's 2-yard touchdown run with 6 seconds on the clock. Who does that?
White.
Why?
Yeah, that was crazy.
Crazy. And we were on a Monday night, but I always say it's in any given Sunday day, any given Sunday game. So why are you sitting pretty and cute thinking you won, Mr. Ryans, but you didn't win? Every second counts when you're playing against Baker.
And you know what this tells me when it comes to the offensive side, they really miss Mixon. Because Mixon is the guy that makes the engine run on the offensive side. He's a dog. You hand the ball off, he gets you 5 or 6 yards. He'll get you those tough goal line carries, which was huge.
Doing a good job.
Yeah, but he was terrible at the goal line.
He gave them that lead in the fourth quarter. Made it 14-19.
But we know Mixon's a lot better than Chubb. Like we know
way better.
What happened to him on a goal line though? And see, I'm not even going to blame Chubbs for that. I'm still saying the offensive line is the biggest problem.
Yeah.
You should have had a 10-point lead at the most at that time.
Did CJ Stroud get hit yesterday, man?
Yeah,
I know.
They're going to kill that young man. Look at Joe Burrow. Learn from Joe Burrow. Seriously, Joe Burrow's getting killed out there. Not even two
off-season moves, man. You can't get rid of your good offensive lineman and think it's going to be okay. What the fuck,
man?
All right,
but my question,
I'm mad for you, Liz.
Go ahead, Jay.
Really quick, Liz. Does it concern you all that DeMeco Ryans may not be overseeing the offense as much as he should? And
overseeing everything.
He has to oversee everything.
But he's not even including anything in any of. He's not having meetings with these defensive coordinators for sure. He's not having meetings with these offensive coordinators for sure. Special teams where, safeties where.
This is a new.
They were all trash.
If I'm right, this is a new offensive coordinator. Y'all lost your offensive coordinator last year. This is a new guy, right? I believe so.
So let's piggyback on the new. Where was that new guy for the Texans? Where Stingley, Sternling? What's his name? I don't even know his name because he's been trash as well. You're paying them big money to do what? Because he didn't do anything last night.
Yeah. Let's do this, Liz.
Let's about his offensive coordinator. Who the hell is our offensive coordinator?
At least y'all are being real with yourselves. But let's do this. Let's turn the page to the Jags.
We're all real. Okay.
Let's talk about the Jags. What do y'all have to do to beat the Jags on the road?
That's philanthropy 101 right there.
That's crazy.
Go ahead, Liz. Go ahead.
That's crazy.
I mean, Jacksonville starts fast. Mm-hmm. That Texans must watch their intensity from the opening whistle. Secondary breakdowns give up big plays. Lawrence does a lot of turnovers to me. We bring pressure, like as defense, we do bring pressure to him. He is scared of the defense for the Texans. The only one I'm concerned I'm concerned about a couple. Like I know Hunter is talented, but the Texans should test him with motions and complex routes. But are they? We'll see. Campbell, I think it was Campbell in the Jags. I don't know. I feel like Texans can attack him with Collins and Brown on vertical.
The other cornerback they have?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I feel like that's all we need to do is just the pressure. Stay on them. Don't blow 6 seconds.
Y'all did good against getting pressure on Baker. It's just that the one time you need to get pressure on him, you didn't do
Yes,
it.
but the thing is, they didn't.
Yeah, 4 sacks.
What?
Mhm.
Yeah, we did, but
What you doing
at the end they were giving up. They were already tired. They need to get on that cardio.
Jacksonville. I mean, if you can really
No,
utilize.
it's still early. It's still early. We're still.
Yeah.
We're
I
still
mean,
figuring
yeah,
things
it's
out.
week 2, but here we come, week
Yeah.
3. We have.
Oh, this is a
that,
must-win for
right?
y'all. Y'all have to win this
No,
game.
we have to win this.
Absolutely,
We have to win the
absolutely.
next 2. Those are our division.
Right.
There's no if and or buts. Ryan's, like that's it. Like this, you're gonna have to pull out all the rabbits out of the hat for this one.
Now,
'Cause I don't know what.
go ahead, Jay.
Do you think D'Amico Ryans will be on the hot seat if he loses this game?
He should be. He's already in the hot seat when I blogged about him. Yes, because it doesn't matter if it's week 1 or week 2. We're 0-2. Like if we want to be in the playoffs,
I think that's a
this
little
is where we
extreme.
need to start acting right.
Mm.
I mean, the bottom line, the Texans can win games. They
Talent's
can.
there.
I've
Yeah,
seen their
talent's there.
talent. There's so much talent, but there's no discipline, no execution.
I'm gonna say this about the Texans. It seems that for me, and yes, I know the O-line is a problem, no doubt about that.
Mhm.
Stroud's regressed. Okay. And I called that last year. He looks a lot different than he did that rookie year. And I don't know if maybe he's not reading the defenses quick enough or he's having struggles getting players the ball, but he's regressed and it's concerning because as a young quarterback, you want to see progression, not regression. And we're seeing that
Maybe
with
he has
Stroud
a
right
girlfriend, and that's a problem.
It's
Maybe.
hard for him because he don't have an offensive line. He lost Tank Dillon.
Literally.
His only wide receivers that he really have is Nico Collins.
Well,
And-
Hutchins is there. Noel's there.
Yeah,
Higgins
Noel's
is there.
there.
They
Hutchins
got
is there.
weapons.
Yeah, they
You
have a
know,
lot of weapons.
but it's really hard for him. I mean, his 2 top targets were gone. So
Sure. I mean, it's
But we
it's
can't
a-
just focus on those 2 targets because he has others to depend on.
Right.
But
Yeah.
it's him that doesn't want to depend on them. He's thinking, oh, week 4, Mixon's coming back, or oh, this and that. No, it starts now, and he doesn't trust him now. Yeah, he don't have no juice. I don't know where his juice is. I don't know. I haven't seen that he has a girlfriend in place, but he needs.
He's
his
an
juice
H count.
back.
Who knows,
He needs to
man? You
eat
don't need a
something.
girlfriend.
Well, apparently somebody's blocking his mind
Oh,
because he ain't doing shit on that field.
That's the story for another day. All right, Liz, give us
Sorry.
your game. Give us your game prediction and a bold take for your game on Sunday.
Okay, so for me, man, Houston needs to come with the fight to win. I'm gonna go Houston. I'm gonna go 27-21.
Okay. And bold prediction.
I pray that it's not just field goals,
I like that. That's a good one.
but I feel like maybe 3 touchdowns and some field goals.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We got 2 minutes left.
And that's Liz with her
Yes.
Toros. Thank you, Liz. Well
Of
done.
course.
Liz.
Yeah, thank you. A shout out to my Texan subscribers and shout out to my Radical Church family and my girls, Ida and Yoli.
Yeah, shout out to everybody. B, who else did Robbie was on the show?
Robbie, Phoenix Fire, Yolanda,
Ida,
even
Yolanda,
John. I got to shout out John. Ida
John,
B,
yeah, John was there.
Yolanda, yeah, and the Mad Dancer. Yep.
Awesome. And also too, great job by Big Drew. Shout out to him. Did a fantastic job repping his Bears. Shout out to Sal repping his Ravens. Hopefully, we'll be talking some smack when we win on Monday. We'll see what happens. We don't know.
You didn't even choose them in the picks. You ain't winning.
I said we don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. I hope I'm wrong. Hey, I'll eat crow and a victory all day. Shoot, are you kidding me? But anyways, we're gonna wrap up this show. Thank you again for tuning in. As always, tune in on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Central Time Please like and subscribe to our show. There's a QR code at the end of the show. As always, fuck the Bears, fuck the Vikings, fuck the Packers, fuck anybody in the AFC South for Liz's team. This is the One Ass Cheek and Three Toes show signing off. Y'all have yourself a blessed evening. Go Lions, go Texans,
Go Texans!
And adios.
Remember, Dre's Daiquiri Shop at Cotton Gin, 441 Railroad Street in Maxwell, Texas, 78656. Daiquiris, food, football, and fun. All a part of a game day victory. If you subscribe to One Ass Cheek, Three Toes on YouTube, you'll receive 5% off your total purchase or a free shot. Proof of subscription required.